Yeah, what's going on? Misunderstood, this is Za-Quan Peterkin. I'm here to ask you a question. I would like to ask y'all a question. To anybody listening? You ever see a team go 40 for 40 free throws as a team from the free throw line in the NBA game? You ever seen that happen before? No, you have. I can answer that question for you. You know why? Because it never happened before. It never happened before Tuesday night. Go ahead, Miami Heat. Miami Heat went up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. First time I really got to watch the Thunder. Never really got to see them. I'm hearing so much about this team, and they doing so well and everything, and they got some potential all-stars that could make it on the team as a reserve and everything. Let me check this team out. Well, I got one opinion about this team. They foul too damn much. Damn. The fouls. A bunch of hacks on this team. How you foul so much? Like at least 20 times, 20 fouls. But maybe not even, because the Heat even got to shoot some technical free throws. So but for the most part, the Thunder was fouling the mess out of the Miami Heat, and the Heat was making them were they ever. They was making those shots, especially Jimmy Butler, 23 from 23 from the line. The original record of 100% shooter as a team was 39 out of 39. And the Heat managed to get that by one. And you know what's the funniest thing about that? It's the one that won them the game. It wasn't like it was just unnecessary free throws, or it was free throws because they're up by like 10, so the team is trying to get to the miss so they can make a comeback or anything like that. Like, no, it was a close game. I have a lot of lead changes and ties, and the game was basically going to the Thunder, because even though the Heat had a amazing free throw shooting night as a team, the field goal shooting as a team was straight garbage. Like, straight garbage. Like Oklahoma City, they played a better game. As a team, they played a better game. As a team, they shot 48%, almost half. As a team, the Heat shot 39%, almost garbage. The Heat got 20 turnovers. No, garbage. They shot 30% from the three-point. Garbage. They missed so many shots as a team. And what kept them alive was these 40 free throws. The 40 free throws didn't just win them the game. The 40th free throw did not just win them the game. The 40 free throws what kept the game close, so they could capitalize on Oklahoma City's mistakes. So Jimmy Butler could capitalize and get 35 points and the game winning free throw. But shooting wise, it was kind of hard to watch. It became really exciting to watch basically the last minutes of the third quarter, when Stan Van Gundy made that, not even crazy prediction. He was so sure, but I mean, I would have been sure too. If anything, when he made the prediction, I said, "Oh, way to go out on a limb." He said, "I'm making a bold prediction. Before the end of this game, we got about 14 more minutes left in the game. The Miami Heat would not be 100% shooting from the free throw line. They're gonna miss at least one." His words. So basically, the rest of the fourth quarter, even though the game is tight, we're just a lot of people just watching just to see if they're gonna miss a free throw. If they would have missed a free throw in the beginning of the fourth quarter, the rest of that game would have been like, oh, somebody hurry up and win, because the shooting was so bad, the turnovers, the mistakes, you know, it wasn't really good basketball. It wasn't really good basketball. It felt like I was watching an 18-win team going up against a 21-win team that made it 22 after Tuesday night. You know, I didn't obviously I did not see, you know, the greatest teams of this year going up against each other in a close game. It was almost like the toilet bowl. The only exciting thing about it was the Heat was making all their free throws. Are they going to even get a chance to to make 39 or 40 free throws to even be in the record books? And they sure did, and it was the free throw that the Heat needed, that Jimmy Butler had delivered. The 40th free throw got the Heat to win. Congratulations. You know, as for what I saw in this Thunder team, they play hard. They play well. I finally got to watch Josh Giddey on in the NBA game on TV. I haven't got to watch him play yet until Tuesday night. He did alright. You know, Alexander, the point guard of the Thunder, he was cool. He didn't play too bad. You know, matter of fact, he played a really good he played really good basketball because he was making his shots. He was 50% from the field, from the court, and he was 50% from the 3-point line. He just didn't do anything else. He's a point guard. He wasn't a playmaker. He wasn't a rebounder. You know, when you watch point guards from Oklahoma City, man, you used to their point guards doing everything. Yes, I'm talking about Russell Westbrook. I'm used to point guards making plays and getting rebounds and, you know, scoring a bunch of points. He got the bunch of points right. Came out with 26 points, and with some really good shooting. But he didn't do anything else. The problem was, it was just too many fouls as a team. When they have another player, I haven't heard of him before. I can't pronounce his first name. Last name is Dort. Don't know where he came from. Apparently, he's a guard for Oklahoma. Where that leads to my question: don't they already have two guards? I mean, I know Giddey is kind of tall, but don't he play shooting guard? I could have sworn he plays shooting guard. Even though he's pretty tall, you know, he's a 6'8" shooting guard, but I could have sworn he plays shooting guard. The man's only 200 and something pounds. About 210, maybe. So, I mean, but apparently they're a team with 3 guards. One is a tall pole, and one of the guards fouled out. Dort fouls out. Off the bench, Aaron Wiggins, he gets 3 fouls. 6th round pick, Josh Giddey, he gets 4 fouls. Jalen Williams, one, you know, a forward that's lighter and shorter than their shooting guard. This team is really weird, by the way. This team is weird. They got positions all over the place. I don't know what people was talking about when they say up and coming team and everything. I don't know. They like Alexander and they like Giddey apparently. But 4 fouls for Jalen Williams. It was just too many fouls, man. It was just too many fouls. 27 fouls. That is too many fouls. You know how much assists they had as a team? 27. You got just as much fouls you have assists? That is crazy. That is crazy. That you put these guys on the line that much. And it was such a undermanned team. They didn't have they almost didn't have anybody, really. They almost didn't have anybody. You know, I mean, you got Tyler Hero. He's suffering with his an Achilles. Adebayo, he got an injury with his hand or his wrist. You know, Haslam didn't play. Oladipo is still coming off the bench because he's still not 100%. And then you got the backup center Deadman who gets a tantrum and gets kicked out of the game, looking very, very angry as he was walking off that court. Very angry. That gave Coach Sports like the look of like straight up like, I can't believe this is going on right now. He said just another Tuesday night at a Miami game basically, and that's not the right attitude to have for that. If you're the head coach and that's how you feel about this team, then it's time for you to make some moves before the trade deadline in February. It's about that time. If this is a typical thing that it's gonna be arguments and you know and bickeries and fights and stuff on the Miami Heat bench on a regular Tuesday night game, and this is the regular, because it really had been a regular. If you remember the Heat last season, you know they it's like there's a bunch of players that can't get along. That I'm fine with that. If you got more than 22 wins out of 42 games. It's basically halfway through the season now. It's time to split this team up between injuries and altercations, and you know you're already a downsized team, and then when your reserves want to get ejected, make you even more of a downsized team. This is a game that Oklahoma City should have won if they were a better team. Miami is not going anywhere this season. They're not. You have that many flaws and just bad things going for yourself going to a game, and you playing against Philadelphia or my Knicks or even the Pacers. They going to destroy you, especially if you shooting 39% from the field. Cause those teams, they ain't gonna foul y'all 27 times. It took 40 free throws for y'all to beat OKC by 1 point. And it wasn't even a game-winning shot. It was a game-winning free throw. Man, that was a hard game to watch. That to me, that wasn't good basketball. It wasn't good basketball at all. Hard game to watch. I'm waiting for the Golden State game, because I heard the best news that I heard all week for Golden State. Remember the last episode, I said I'm not sure who's going to play on Tuesday against his Suns. I said I wasn't sure who's going to play. Everybody played. Steph Curry is playing after missing 11 games because of his shoulder. Klay Thompson's back. What? Andre Iguodala is back. Oh man, this is the full squad. This is the championship Warriors right here. Oh man, like this it's gonna be real fun to watch. And then kind of find out, nobody